What's up guys, Bloodshed here, bringing you another World of Warcraft gold farming video. This is going to be another way on how to farm gold before Legion and how to farm gold after Legion. Alright, let's talk about how I'm farming gold right now. Okay, I'm obviously stockpiling items for Legion and for launch and after launch. But I'm also making gold right now as I'm farming for the future. So we're gonna go through my auctions for the last 48 hours, I think, and just kind of see what's selling, what I'm doing, what's working. I find the best method is to do a lot of everything. You saw my shirt farming video the other day, and shirts do well, but if you have one asshole just destroying the market, it's not really gonna work out for you. You know, you have to have lots of different ways, and it all kind of trickles in. And right now, the people that were selling shirts kind of fell off the hype, and I'm continuing selling the shirts, and the shirts are kind of back on top again. Alright, so I'm probably gonna main rogue in Legion, and I've been leveling my fishing and cooking and all that stuff, and I've been selling it on the auction house, and people have been buying this shit, like braised river beast times 20. Yo, I've also been selling this light parchment for 15 copper. Like, I'll take this light parchment, you can see it right here. You get a stack of 5, baby. You get a stack of 5 for 15 copper. And it's like, people don't know where to get light parchment or what, or they're lazy. I mean, look, 9 gold for 10 light parchments, and I got what? 5 for 15 copper. I mean, like river beast, more parchment, more river beast, wound dressing, more river beast, more river beast. Okay, so I have my Hearthstone set to Dalaran, and then I'll check, the auction house. We covered this in my tailoring video, but you do a little bit of everything, right? You do a little bit of everything. So this is where we got the wound dressing from. So I sold it for 20 and I flipped it for like 90 gold. So you can see that you have to do a lot of everything and you'll be successful. Let's hop on my other alts and see what's going on with them. Okay, so t-shirts. Okay, we've been talking about this, but keep monitoring the t-shirts every few days. You can see they still sell like crazy. Acolyte shirt, 65 gold. This Acolyte shirt was like 30 copper. Like it's just crazy. It's mind-blowing. Stylish shirt. White swashbuckler shirt. You can see I just have this level 20 tailor I made, and at level 20 you can get to tailoring level 225 and you can make a bunch of these shirts. You can see them all down here, and then like I'll keep the raw materials. For the most part, I'm almost out of materials, but I'll keep the raw materials and then I'll just like make the shirt whenever I see there's a need. You can see this is my tailor alt slash bags and things like that. Let's see what else has been selling. Gray woolen shirt, acolyte shirt, stylish. The stylish black shirt can spike up in price. You know, people, it's cool wearing a black shirt, right? And be dressed in all black like a boss. So, squash bucklers. This is over the last like 3 days, and I haven't really even played that much. Okay, I have 2 transmog alts. If you guys are probably better than me on this server. I don't have that many characters that are level 100, so you guys probably don't have that many bank slots open. But for me, I have a bunch of character slots, so I can make a bunch of different alts. You know, obviously you can get like a guild bank to hold all the items in. So Timorn, Shadowtooth. So this is my transmog girl. She's one of my 2 vendors that holds all my transmogs. Axe of Ringen. All this stuff I only buy like super cheap. I literally set it to rare. And I'm sure like you can use, I haven't like mastered TSM, so I don't know all the functions, so you can probably learn about that in another video. Like somebody probably has like lots of information. Alright, so we just organized it, and it says the Blade of Unquenched Thirst is 15 gold. Like what? We're gonna take that as soon as possible, okay? Like the Blade of Unquenched Thirst is gonna sell for more than 15 gold to a transmog buyer. So you look at it, that's a pretty cool blade too, as it is. You know, everyone's gonna be wanting to collect the transmogs. So right away, I spent 15 gold in this item, and I bought it for really low, and then we're gonna sell it really high, right? So even if I sell it for 400 gold, I mean that's just an insane amount of profit for a minimal amount of work, and that's pretty much what I do to make gold on the daily. Like this is just like I just go in here, or organize it by rare, right? Weapons, organize it by the buyout, so I can see all the cheapies, right? All the cheap ones. If you're a bigger baller than me, I'm sure you can increase it. So whatever you think would sell, you can see the prices from the Undermine Journal. You can also use like TSM add-ons for this. I try to look for items that I know have been selling for a lot more. Like we just kind of picked up that dagger, right? The Oathkeeper, not much profit to be had there. Like you want it to be like 4 times the profit if you pick it up, because you might have to flip it or you might have to undercut to sell it. So yeah, so we'll do the same thing for armor. Bracers of Might, 5 gold. It typically sells for about 46, so you know if you get Bracers of Might, you can at least sell it for 20 gold. That's a little too low for me, But you can see, like, if you guys were to buy it, you guys can flip it, you guys can control the market. And when more and more people come back to the game, like, the transmogs are what's going to be popping off. Frostweaver Crown. Frostweaver Crown is 5 gold for me to buy. And I can flip this for 250 gold, 200 gold. I mean, that's just all day, man. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, you buy super cheap. That way, there's pretty much, what is this? 4 gold. I'm just going to buy it. Demon Skin Belt. What? I saw thousands. I had to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Stormforged Gauntlets, 6 gold. This sells for 250. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people just want to... People are coming back to the game, basically, and they want to empty out their stash. They want to clean it all out, and then this is where you're like, okay, well, we'll hold this until later. Let's go ahead and hop on my second transmog character and see, and we'll kind of speed things up, but I want to be thorough at the same time. Time-worn Shadowtooth Shoulders, our Belt of the Wave Crest, Highborn Foot Pads. Oh, the Highborn Foot Pads sold there, 11 to 1200 gold. Auction successful, Time-worn Shadowtooth Trousers, and then Belt of the Eagle. So I mean, this is over the last, like, what, 1 to 2 days, and there's another, you know, 1700 gold I made on this character. And then what was the total on her? So that's 17, and then my shirt alt was 1100, and then she made about 900. You can see the gold starts to add up when you tap a bunch of different markets, and it's not, you don't have to control the market, you just buy low and sell high. It doesn't take long. So just a quick recap, you want to sell the items for Tome of Illusions, and you want to sell t-shirts and transmogs because that's what people want. That's like the hype thing. And if you just want to do that, that's actually going to be the hype thing for the next 3 to 4 months. Like, it's going to well into Legion. Once people settle in, they're going to be like, okay, now I want to look cool. So I think it's going to be a long-term thing. Transmogs are going to be around, Tome of Illusions are going to be around. You're not going to be a multi-millionaire selling Tome of Illusions, but if you just dabble in everything and you kind of see where you can make opportunity to make money, I think you guys will be doing good. So let's talk about what to stockpile before World of Warcraft Legion. So like I said earlier, people are coming back to the game and they're unloading their stashes. Like, they're just cleaning everything out. They want to start fresh. They want to start new. So you can pick up some things really, really crazy. Like, I picked up these Gronlings, which are selling at around 1400 gold on my server. I picked up these Gronlings for 600-700 gold. So right now I can already double my money. You don't want to buy them at 1,000 unless your server is just crazy and that's a good deal for you. So the same way I would pick up cheap transmogs, I'll pick up cheap pets. I'll literally organize it by rare. And again, I'm sure there's better ways you can do this. This is like super ghetto way. And then I organize it by buyout, and I kind of see what people are trying to unload from their bank. You can pick up all kinds of stuff. So like, these only sell for 42 gold. They're not really going to make you rich, but like, these spiders sell for 100 to 200, 300 gold. You can buy out a bunch of spiders. I mean, let's say you buy out every spider, giant bone spider at 14 gold. It's just a small investment. What's 200 gold to control the market? You know what I mean? It's super cheap. You can buy out all the spiders and then repost one for like 99 gold and make all your money back. It's like essentially free. Cinder Pups, I only buy them for like 20 gold or less for Cinder Pups. Burning Blades, I only buy for about 10 gold or less. In addition, there's going to be a mount in Legion where you need 300 pets. And when you get 300 pets, you get a mount. Now, it's like a reskin of the Sky Golem, but it's still a mount, dude. People want to collect 300 pets to get a new mount. Like, it's just going to be the hype thing to do. So they're going to go to the auction house and they're going to pick up pets. But if you control a big portion of that market, you're going to capitalize on a lot of that gold. Okay, so a lot of the cheap toys you can get is like the Unusual Compass. I've been picking these up. Even right now, they're just so low. Like, I can't keep buying them. Like, I don't even have enough space to carry all these. If you've been playing World of Warcraft longer than me, you can probably buy some bigger ticket items and flip them for even more profit, like Orb of Deceptions, all the different loaded Gnomish dice, Dwarven, Troll dice. Like, all this stuff is going to sell for way more, I think. Like, right now, when the market's the lowest, when there's not that many buyers, you know, people are just starting to come back to the game, and nobody's going to come right back to the game and drop 13k. Like, that's just something you do when you want to get an achievement, or when you start to get bored, you start to spend money, right? Nobody's bored right now. You know, everyone's leveling alts, everyone's doing shit. I promise you the market's going to go booming. The Sack of Spectral Spiders, I've sold many of these. I bought a bunch of them when I first came back for like 200 to 250 gold. You can see, like, and then I unloaded all of them early for like, I think 1,000 to 1,500 gold, which It's probably not the best. I probably could have sold them more in the future because we're kind of talking about the future, but I couldn't resist flipping such a great profit. You know, I made, you know, like 4K just off of the Saxus Spectral spiders. Some of the other toys you can buy are like the Crashin' Thrashin' series of the toys. Like these are all toys, right? 800 gold. I mean, you can flip these for like 3K probably. They just require a bigger investment. These Corefire Imps, I'm not sold on, but I bought a few of them just to stockpile. I bought them all at about 1 gold. You can see they do drop down. Harbinger of Flame, like I bought a bunch of these at 1 gold. So I'll buy super cheap and I'll just see what happens later on. And obviously everybody's server is different. I can't say one thing, it's probably different on your server. Colfus Gronling, it's one of the cheapest mounts you can buy in the game. And I bought all of them for 600 to 700 gold. The most I would probably spend is 750 because I know I can flip a Groundling for 1,000 gold at least. And if you wait till way after Legion, price is only gonna go up, right? Left Sharks, oh my goodness. I bought so many Left Sharks for like, okay, somebody's really controlling the market. Whoever's controlling the market should not, because I have like, I don't even know how many Left Sharks I have, dude. I have like 100 Left Sharks probably, and I bought them all for 1 gold. So this price is already trying to get driven back up there. So I'll undercut the shit out of this dude and I'll put a Left Shark for like 199 gold because obviously he's just trying to be funny and control the market, right? This White Kittens, you can see what I have on the auction house now. I have not reposted on her in like a few days because this is more of my stockpiling character. I only sell certain things. This Iron Starlet is really, really good, right? I bought a bunch of these at 50 gold, so you just want to check. And I promise you, like, there's gonna be people unloading shit every day. Iron Starlet is like a top 20 rated battle pet, and it's really powerful and unique, and yeah, it's a good investment for sure. You can see the amount of Left Sharks I have just on this character. I'm actually out of bank space. I got more of toys and everything like that. I just have a feeling like all these Left Sharks, it looks like I'm crazy and I'm spending all this gold, but all these were 1 gold. All these compasses were like 15 gold. All those Cinder Pups were like 15 gold, and all the Burning Blades were like 1 to 6 gold. I'm really cheap. I only buy stuff on the low, you know what I mean? Another big investment for you ballers out there would be the Battered Hilt. The Battered Hilt gives you a sick ass sword transmog, and it like right now it's at 12,000 gold on my server. That's definitely gonna skyrocket. Nobody's gonna be farming this. You know, they're gonna be playing Legion, they're gonna be doing all the new stuff in the game. Like, that's a really good investment. I can't invest that much right now, but that's another big one if you were into that. Another thing that's going to go up in price is all the stuff like Ghost Iron Ore, Black Trillium Ore, White Trillium Ore, Spirits of Harmony. All the stuff we used to get in the Potions of Luck, right? We used to use those in Pandaria to farm, and we'd open up the little item caches and we'd get ore and stuff like that. But since they took that away, over time the market's slowly going to go out of control, right? Because there's going to be less and less and less. And people still use those for old world crafting stuff, like I think mounts and things like that. So yeah, a lot of that stuff is definitely going to go up in price. So if you can snipe some people dropping off a bunch of Ghost Iron Ore, not on my server, but if you find a bunch of people dropping off some Ghost Iron Ore, you can definitely scoop it up and flip it later on. And finally, the Hex Weave bags. I've made steady income over the last 3 months buying and reselling Hex Weave bags. On my server, they fluctuate from 700 to 700-ish gold to 1200 gold. And I think once Legion comes out, all the demon hunters that spawn are going to need better bags. All the new players that return and get boosted are going to need better bags, etc, etc, etc. And they are way cheaper than the Legion ones. The Legion bags that you can make are really expensive, hard to get, and nobody's gonna really have the market going for a while. Like, it's gonna take a while to get the market full of those Legion specific bags. So Hex Weave bags are gonna be king, I think, for the next 4, maybe even 5 months. A lot of the old world bags, like the Ember Silk bags, like, they're still selling really well too. So Hex Weave bags are gonna be king for a while, and I would buy them at like 800 gold if you want to make a quick 200 gold profit. You can flip them for 1k. It depends on the server you're on, obviously, but the market's always going up and down with bags. People overbuy, then they all sell out, etc, etc. So if you had only 5 minutes, I would probably buy a bunch of Hex Weave bags, honestly. Check the market, and then check the pets, and then check all the other stuff we talked about. Just really quick. Like, all this seems like a long video, but I spend maybe at the most 30 minutes. And I would spend about 30 minutes on my followers in the garrison, 15 to 30 minutes, Like if I only have 5 minutes, I'll go through and I'll repost a few things and I'll log off. If I have more time, I repost more things and then log off. So it really depends on the amount of time you have, but this replaced the garrison gold missions for me doing this kind of thing. Anyways guys, that's going to be all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. If you want to know 5 easy gold farms for Legion, boom, right there. And then our t-shirt guide I was talking about is also up here. Sorry to leave you hanging, WoW gold farming subscribers, but it's just a busy week in Diablo, so we've been hammering out a lot of Diablo content. And I'm gonna try to make a weekly gold farming video in World of Warcraft. I've been having lots of fun farming for Legion, and hopefully it continues past Legion. And yeah, there's gonna be lots of different ways to make gold, especially once we get like the Legion event specific stuff and things like that. So yeah, lots to come. Look forward to that. Follow me at twitch.tv/bloodshed. If you also are a Diablo fan, I'm going to be tomorrow night, man. Tomorrow night season 7 starts. We're going to be going ham all night, baby. Support my videos on Patreon. And yeah, this is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.